I could see Sean plotting his revenge, but Danielle is a shark. Will he be able to outsmart her? Look, I'm just the gardener, keeping the Gucci rose bushes pristine at this billionaire family's Beverly Hills estate. Been shaping their lawns for years, seen it all. Private jets, Chanel gowns, you name it. But NGL, I ain't never seen a blowout like what went down at Melissa's 30th birthday bash. She's 7 months pregnant, rockin' a custom Versace dress, and her husband Sean's bustin' his ass to make it perfect. I'm out here settin' up imported Italian fountains for the vibe, sweatin' through my shirt when her mom Danielle rolls up in a Rolls-Royce Phantom, drippin' in Dior. She's got that look, like my work's trash, and this whole estate's beneath her. I'm arranging orchids by the infinity pool when Danielle corners Sean right in front of the guests. Her voice cuts through the chatter like a knife, loud enough for the whole damn party to hear. My daughter deserves better than you, Sean. A real man like Patrick, her ex, flies private and owns a Hamptons mansion. This place, it's a disgrace for our grandkid. I'm trying to focus on the hedges, but my jaw's tight. Sean's face goes red, fists clench like he's about to lose it, but he just nods and hauls more chairs from the garage. Then I see Melissa across the lawn, rubbin' her belly, giggling, like her mom didn't just torch her husband in public. I felt the heat from where I was standing. I'm thinking this is just rich people drama, right? But that moment, Danielle's venom, Melissa's laugh, Sean's silence, it was the spark that lit a wildfire. You won't believe what I saw next, Reddit, but what would you do if you heard that kind of shade thrown at a guy like Sean? I've been tamming the wild palm trees and sculpting perfect lawns at this billionaire family's Bel Air estate for 3 years now. Their place is straight outta a movie, marble fountains, a garage with 3 Lumbos, and a view that screams money. Sean, 35, married into this circus 2 years back when he tied the knot with Melissa, the daughter of real estate mogul Danielle. Sean's a business consultant, solid guy, but not born with a silver spoon like the rest of M. He's always out here barking orders to me for new rose beds or Zen garden to impress the in-laws. Meanwhile, Danielle's got this vibe like Sean's some peasant who crashed her VIP party. She's all about Patrick, Melissa's ex, who's got a yacht docked in Malibu and a penthouse in NYC. Every time she visits, it's Shade City. This estate's too small for my grandkid, or Patrick's got a jet, what's Sean got? I'm tight with Amanda, Sean's younger sister-in-law, who spills the tea while I'm trimmin' hedges. She says Danielle's been trash-talking Sean since day one, calling him a nobody behind his back. Amanda's the only one who seems to have Sean's back, sneaking me stories about how Danielle pushes Melissa to reconsider her choices. Sean and Melissa bought this starter mansion last year, $10 mill, needs some work, but it's theirs. Sean's proud, pouring sweat into fixing the outdoor theater and marble terraces, but Danielle just sneers, comparing it to her Malibu palace. Melissa? She acts happy, pausing and Prada for Insta, but I catch her hiding her phone when Sean walks by. Red flag, right? I'm just the guy with the clippers, but even I can smell trouble brewin'. Last week, I saw Melissa whispering, with Patrick by the koi pond, her diamond earrings flashing in the sun. Something ain't right, and I'm not the only one noticing. Reddit, you ever see a family this rich acting this shady? What's your take? I'm out here pruning the bonsai trees at this billionaire family's Bel Air estate, the sun beaten down, when Sean comes stumbling out of the mansion looking like he got hit by a truck. His face is pale, hands shaking, and he asks me to help move some old planters to the garage. While we're hauling, he breaks down, voice low, like he's scared the walls got ears. Man, I checked Melissa's phone, he says. It's bad. He shows me screenshots, texts between Melissa, her mom Danielle, and her ex, Patrick. NGL, my jaw dropped. Danielle's been pushing Melissa for months to ditch Sean, saying Patrick's got a $20 mill estate in Pacific Palisades lined up for her and the baby. One text from Danielle reads, Sean's a nobody. Patrick's got the cash and the jet for our grandkids' future. Melissa's reply, I'm thinking about it, Mom. I felt my stomach churn just looking at Sean's face. Later, I'm sweeping the patio when Amanda, Sean's sister-in-law, and my go-to for family gossip, pulls me aside. She's got this nervous energy, whispering, while I'm stacking garden tools. Turns out, Danielle's been slipping Melissa crypto payments through some shady app, thousands of bucks to secure the baby's future. Amanda shows me a bank statement she swiped from Danielle's office, $15,000 transferred to Patrick's account, labeled consulting. Consulting my ass. I overhear Melissa on a call by the pool, her voice all hush-hush. Mom, I'll figure it out, but Sean can't know yet. I'm just trying to keep the lilies alive, but this drama's thicker than the smog over L.A. Sean's back in the garage passing, showing me more texts where Danielle calls him unstable and says the baby deserves better. Amanda says Danielle's planning to push for custody once the kid's born. Sean looks at me, eyes hard like he's ready for war, and I tell him, bro, you gotta document this shit. I ain't no lawyer, but I've seen enough to know he's getting screwed over. You won't believe what they're planning next, Reddit. Would you keep quiet or start digging like Sean? What's your move? I'm out here sculpting topiary hedges at this billionaire family's Bel Air estate, the kind of place with gold-plated faucets and a helipad, when I see Sean transform from a broken man into a damn strategist. He's done being the punching bag for Melissa's mom, Danielle, and her ex, Patrick. After finned in those texts proven, they're planning to cut him out of his kid's life. Sean's eyes got this steel-cold focus. He pulls me aside while I'm racking gravel for the Zen garden, voice low, like we're plotting a heist. I'm talking Danielle down, he says, but I need your help. I nod, keeping my hands busy with the rake, 'cause I've seen enough of this family's dirty laundry to know he's fighting for his life. Sean's got a plan, and it's surgical. First, he asks me to help set up security cameras around the estate's rose garden and pool deck. Says it's for vandalism, but I know he's tracking Melissa's secret meetups with Patrick, who's been slinking around in his Tesla Roadster. I wire up the cams, hiding M in the palm trees, while Sean's collecting evidence like a detective. Amanda, his sister-in-law and my tea-spilling buddy, sneaks me audio files she recorded on her phone, Danielle and Patrick scheming over caviar at the mansion's wine cellar. One clip has Danielle saying, once the baby's born, we'll file for custody. Sean won't have a dime to fight us. Patrick laughs, all smug, promising Melissa a penthouse in Miami. My blood's boiling, but I keep it cool, stacking planters like it's just another day. Sean's digging deeper, and I'm helping where I can. While I'm clearing weeds by the koi pond, I fish a crumpled receipt out of the trash, $50,000 from Danielle to a charity fund. Amanda confirms it's a front. The money's going to Patrick's shady crypto startup. Sean's got bank records showing Danielle's been funneling cash from her philanthropy gala to Patrick's accounts. The gala's the big event black tie, private jet crowd, set to happen at their Malibu compound next month. Danielle's getting a platinum plaque for her charity work, but Sean's planning to crash it with the truth. He's compiling a dossier. Texts, audio, bank transfers, even emails where Danielle threatens her husband, Timothy, with a fake affair to keep him quiet. Amanda's feeding us more dirt, like how Danielle's been buying Melissa Birkin bags to keep her loyal. I help Sean stash a USB drive with all the evidence inside a hollow garden statue, a marble Venus by the pool. He's gonna hand it to the gala's organizer, some big-shot philanthropist, right when Danielle's giving her speech. I'm out here polishing the statue, wondering if this'll really work. Danielle's a shark, connected to half of LA's elite, and Patrick's got lawyers on speed dial. But Sean's got nothing to lose. One night, while I'm fixing the estate's fountain, Sean shows me a text from Patrick. Back off, man, or you'll regret it. Sean just smirks, savon it to his folder. I tell him, keep your head down, bro, but hit hard. I'm just the guy with the clippers, but I've seen wars. This one's gonna be bloody. The gala's a month away, and the estate's buzzing with prep. Danielle's barking orders for me to plant rare orchids flown in from Thailand, acting like she's queen of the world. Melissa's waddling around in Louboutins, hiding her phone every time Sean's near. Amanda's nervous, saying Danielle's spreading rumors at her country club that Sean's unfit to be a dad. I overhear Danielle on a call, Logan about how Sean will be out of the picture soon. My gut's telling me she's got no clue what's coming. Sean's moving chess pieces, and I'm just trying to keep the lawn perfect while the storm brews. You won't believe what goes down next, Reddit. Can Sean outplay a billionaire like Danielle, or is he screwed? What's your call? I'm trimmin the lavender bushes by the infinity pool at this billionaire family's Bel Air estate when I catch Danielle ramping, up her game to bury Sean. She strutted out in a Gucci gown for some fancy cocktail party on the lawn, and I overhear her spinning lies to a gaggle of Botox socialites. Sean's unhinged, she says, sipping a $500 champagne flute. I'm worried for my grandkids' safety. The guests gasp, clutching their pearls, while I'm just trying to keep the grass flawless. NGL, my fists clench. She's painting Sean as a monster to anyone who'll listen. Later, I see Patrick, Melissa's ex, roll up in a Bentley, brag gin about his new private island. He's loud, dropping hints to the crowd that Melissa's moving on to better things. I notice Melissa, rocking a new Cartier necklace that screams six figures, smiling at him like Sean ain't even there. Amanda, Sean's sister-in-law, and my go-to for the real scoop, pulls me aside while I'm hauling compost. She's shaking, saying Danielle's been leaning hard on Melissa, buying her loyalty with cash and bling. Amanda overheard Danielle threatening her husband Timothy on a call, saying she'll expose his affair if he doesn't back her plan to cut Sean out. Amanda swears the affair's fake, just Danielle's way to keep Timothy in line. I'm watering the orchids when I spot Sean in the garage, looking like he ain't slept in days. He shows me bank statements he dug up, $25,000 wired from Danielle to Patrick, labeled investment. Investment in what? Screw in Sean over, that's what. Sean's got proof Danielle's using her charity fund to bankroll Patrick's lifestyle. The kicker? I'm cleaning the fountain when Sean gets a text from Patrick. Give it up, dude. Melissa's done with you. Sean's jaw tightens, but he saves it, adding it to his evidence pile. Amanda says Danielle spread rumors at their country club that Sean's abusive, and some rich neighbor even side-eyed me, a skin if Sean's trouble. I shut that down quick. Sean's a stand-up guy. I tell him, don't bite, man. Keep stacking proof. Danielle's out here playing chess, but Sean's building a damn fortress. FR, it's wild how far she'll go to erase him. You won't believe what's brewing for that gala Reddit. Would you clap back at Patrick's text or stay quiet like Sean? What's your move? The night of the big charity gala at this billionaire family's Malibu compound is lit up like a Hollywood premiere. Swarovski chandeliers, caviar stations, the works. I'm stringing fairy lights through the rose garden, making it look like a damn fairy tale, while Danielle's floating around in a custom Chanel gown, acting like she owns the world. The elite of LA mayors, CEOs, you name it, are sipping Dom Perignon, praising her charity work. I'm just trying to keep the orchids perfect when Sean walks in, rocking a tailored Armani suit, looking like a man on a mission. His eyes are cold, and I know shit's about to hit the fan. I'm adjusting a fountain when Sean slips past, heading straight for the gala's organizer, some hotshot philanthropist in a tux. He hands over a thick envelope, leaning in to whisper, "You need to see this before you honor Danielle." I catch Danielle's face across the lawn. Her smile freezes, lips going white as a ghost. The organizer steps away, and minutes later, during her big speech, they cut the mic. Whispers ripple through the crowd. Heads turn. I hear Danielle's voice crack yelling, "This is a lie," as security escorts her to a side room. I'm sweeping the patio, but I can hear the chaos. Glasses clinking, voices rising, Danielle's high-pitched panic cutting through it all. Sean walks out, head high, while I'm left wondering what was in that envelope. Bank records? Audio of her scheming with Patrick? Whatever it was, it lit the fuse. You won't believe the fallout. Reddit. How would you play it if you were Sean, dropping a bomb like that? The morning after the gala at this billionaire family's Malibu compound, the estate's quieter than a graveyard. I'm out here racking leaves by the infinity pool, but the air's thick with drama. My phone's blowing up with texts from Amanda, Sean's sister-in-law, spilling what went down after Sean dropped his bomb. That envelope he handed the organizer? It was a freaking nuke. Bank statements showing Danielle funneled over $100,000 from a charity fund to Patrick's crypto scam, audio clips of her plot to steal Sean's kid, and emails where she blackmailed her husband, Timothy, with a fake affair. NGL, I'm trimmin hedges, but I'm shaking. This is some soap opera shit. By noon, Danielle's world's collapsing. Amanda says the charity board held an emergency meeting, kicked Danielle off every committee, and they're talking lawsuits. Her Instagram's gone, her country club membership's toast, and half her socialite pals won't return her calls. I overhear a maid saying Danielle's holed up in her penthouse, sobbing in a Versace robe. Meanwhile, Melissa shows up at the estate, 8 months pregnant, mascara streaking down her face, begging Sean to take her back. I'm fixing a fountain when I catch her crying on the terrace. "I messed up, Sean. Mom pushed me." Sean, stone cold, just says, "We'll talk about the baby, not us." Later, Amanda pulls me aside while I'm planting tulips, whispering that Patrick's ghosted, his private island was leased, and his business is tanking. Dude's been living off Danielle's cash. Sean's not letting up. He shows me a DNA test result on his phone while I'm hauling dirt. Baby's his, no question. Ashley tells me they've been hounding Shane, showing up at his Santa Monica condo, blowing up his phone with voicemails. Bradley's begging for $100,000 to save the family legacy, while Jennifer's leaving tearful messages about blood being thicker than water. Zach even had the nerve to ask Shane for a job at his watch startup, same dude who laughed when their mom called Shane a failure. Ashley says Shane's unfazed, sticking to his demands, written apologies from everyone at that birthday dinner, 6 months of family therapy, and Jennifer getting help for her rodeo drive obsession. I'm hosing down the marble patio when Ashley drops the real bomb. She's moving out, thanks to Shane fronting her apartment deposit. She's done with the mansion's toxic vibes. Her kids were starting to mimic Jennifer's snarky attitude. Ashley's all in for therapy, but Bradley's still raging, calling Shane's terms a slap in the face. Jennifer's out here posting Facebook sob stories about ungrateful children, rocking a new Chanel jacket like she's not broke. I saw Shane last week at a cafe, looking sharper than ever, his startup's logo on his hoodie, sipping coffee like he owns the place. NGL, it's wild seeing the loser twin come out on top while the golden boy's life crashes. FR, I'm wondering if they'll ever own up or keep playing victims. If your family begged for help after treating you like garbage, would you give them a lifeline or let them sink? Drop your hot takes below, Reddit squad. This YouTube drama's getting spicier by the second. I'm clipping hedges by the billionaire family's now-for-sale Beverly Hills mansion when Ashley texts me to meet her at a coffee shop. She's got news, and it's big. Shane's been holding the line, and the family's drama hit rock bottom. Zach's lawsuit got worse. His ex-employers got proof he siphoned funds, and he's facing jail time. Nicole's gone, her Instagram now full of new chapter posts from Paris. Bradley's business is kaput, the mansion's under contract, and they're moving to a condo, no more Rolls Royces. Jennifer's selling her last Birkin to cover bills, still dodging therapy. But here's the kicker. Bradley showed up at Shane's Santa Monica condo alone, looking like he aged a decade. No Brioni, just a wrinkled polo. Ashley says he broke down, giving Shane a real apology, admitting he favored Zach out of jealousy and screwed Shane over for years. He begged for a second chance, not for cash, but for therapy and a shot to rebuild. I'm sweeping the estate's empty driveway when Ashley confirms Shane agreed, but on his terms. Everyone from that birthday dinner has to sign apologies, and therapy's non-negotiable. Ashley's already started sessions with her kids, free from the mansion's toxic air. Bradley's on board, but Jennifer's still whining about schedules. Zach's playing victim, barely showing up. Shane's thriving, his watch startup's now pulling 6 figures. I saw him last week, rocking a custom suit, smiling like he owns the world. He's not the failure, twin anymore. NGL. It's satisfying to see him call the shots. The family's got a long road, but Shane's not carrying their baggage. FR, he flipped the script. If your family finally owned up after years of crap, would you let him back in or keep him at arm's length? Drop your thoughts below, Reddit crew. This YouTube saga's wrapping up, but the vibes are epic.